Hi, I'm Abhishek Arora. I work at Microsoft's India Development Center in Bangalore, and I work as a software development engineer, or SDE for short.
So, Abhishek, what is it that you are working on inside of your profile at Microsoft?
Okay. So, as for entry-level employees in the India Development Center, Microsoft has broadly two divisions: software developers (SDEs) and software development testers (SDETs). So, I'm an SDE. So I'm a part of the core engineering process, which deals with actually developing the application. So we have a set of leads who draw out specifications and whatnot and give them to us, and we see them end to end, and also participate in stabilization when everything is built but there are bugs to be fixed. So I'll give you a broad definition of what SDEs do throughout the organization, since it's not really fixed to one particular business. So SDEs are entrusted to, first of all, deliver on whatever tasks they have during their sprint or a given period, which is basically a small part of the whole big block of work that needs to be done. And they need to attend all the sprint meetings, help other people who they can help to be more productive, get help from others during those meetings to be more productive, and they have to participate in code reviews. So one important thing that you need to do as a Microsoft employee is have a sense of ownership over what you're doing. So when you are writing a piece of code, or when you're just a part of some project, you have to act like it is your responsibility to make sure that the customer who's using this product has to have a flawless experience. So if you see someone else's code when you have to review it, and it's probably not working as it best could, you need to tell them straight that, okay, I think this can be done better, I think that can be fixed, I think this can be optimized further, and they will take your advice and act on it. So I mean, as a software developer, you are encouraged to go debate with your leads, debate with your managers as to like what can be done better, and they will listen to you. They'll try to justify what they're doing, but they'll also listen to you, and they always ask for your opinion. So that's a really good thing. And as a software developer, you really need to do that to grow. So that's one thing. And yeah, so that those are our core responsibilities as developers. And the profile as such, I don't know how much detail I could go into specifically with my line of business, but that's more or less what I do. I've already given you the gist of what CRM uses, but I think I'll approach this in a more what do developers use on a day-to-day basis in Microsoft. So we code in Visual Studio, no shit. Microsoft made it. We have to code in it. So again, that depends on what you're coding. If you're coding in JavaScript, then go figure.
Abhishek, tell us about how you are growing in terms of skills and experience while working at Microsoft.
So I take this more as a how do you really go about growing in the software industry, because when it comes to technologies, when you move between organizations or even within the same organization, you're not going to be working on the same technology for very long. So if you worked on ASP.NET for 2 years, whatever you do, wherever you work for the next 2 years might not require you to do that at all. So it's not really relevant to grow in particular technologies over here. It's more about getting exposure to how organizational processes work, how engineering workflows are in the organization. So you need to, what I aim to build during my time with Microsoft is exposure as to how we tackle large problems in a group, how we sit together, collaborate, and my whole mentality as to how much ownership I feel I have over the product. Like I need to have that sort of dedication that compels me to work wholeheartedly on the product. Like I shouldn't say, okay, this deliverable is coming up, I really need to finish this, I can finish it in this way, let's do that. I need to say, okay, this is a suboptimal way of doing things, but I could come up with a better approach, because that will result in a better product. And there's work ethic like that you really need to inculcate to be able to grow in this industry. So jumping between technologies, I feel is not much of an issue. So don't necessarily feel very comfortable with what you're working with. That's not a need. It's more of your organizational growth. So I need to focus on on growing in a collaborative environment, helping others out. Just basically growing within the corporate environment. That's my main focus right now.